Alright, welcome back. So, right here we're getting into our next game, and we gotta make sure that we take care of business against App State. After a tough loss to Ole Miss, we gotta make sure that we can get back to where we've been. It's gonna take a lot of effort and work. Start our training. Let's get into it. There you go.
Beautiful Boone, North Carolina. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. And the Mountaineers will kick off first, and here we go.
See if we can win this game. Get back in the winning column.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
I didn't need to call timeout. Starting off bad, use your hair. I like their odds here though.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Middleton. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll send the back in motion.
Some type of man.
Dropping back, it's Harold. Hauls it in. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. Trying to get it to the marker. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the 49ers want to pick up the tempo.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. And he believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
The 49ers are rolling down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Uncorks it. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
This head coach wanted to come into this game aggressive, guys, and he did it in a couple different ways. On that first drive, nice mixture of throwing and running offensively, but how big was that gamble on 4th down? They got it, kept the drive alive. They end up scoring a touchdown, so it paid off. You can't start a game better than that.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Mountaineers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanchez. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Lewis. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Inside the 25, they'll snap him from the 24. First down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Singleton. It's complete to the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Motion from the wideout.
Basically the same play we just ran away.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. And the 49ers want to move quickly.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Middleton. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He'll pull it down and run inside the 45. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Here's a heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. No huddle here for the offense.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Pocket breaking down, and the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back.
This is risky, but I do think he was down, so we're going to challenge.
Turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
Still has it, knee down, ball comes out. He was down. See, I know what I'm
Might
doing.
have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was
Yeah,
right
give me a
on
flag
in
and
his
whistle. I
view
know
of the
what I'm
play,
doing.
and the
I'm a
officials
ball
agree
coach.
and overturn the call. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
That's good. Let's go.
Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The run inside. It's Middleton. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To throw, it's Harrell. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Charlotte. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Webb. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Pulled down for the tackle. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. With the catch, it's Sanchez. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Right on the money. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Just keeps slinging it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And the misfire as he was looking for a man along the left side. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon.
Let's get the hell out of the way.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays now set up where the whole playbook's available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that 3rd down and short range.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28.
Hold the ball.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4 down. And he sacked a big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Blasted as he lets it go. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. This time he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained. After getting stuffed on the last 2 runs, you've got to think they're going to try to throw it in for the score on 3rd and goal. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. There he goes. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Here we go.
They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. They'll give it to him again, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Now the pitch. Makes it past the marker. They'll make the tackle, but not before he's got enough to move the sticks and has this defense's head spinning with the option. The 49ers have this offense rolling.
Return.
Right back to the well. Got a little grass.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
That's caught. It's Barnes. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Harrell. Catch in the middle. It's Barnes. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Rushes on him. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Villa. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. Looking downfield. Found a seam. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Mountaineers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Singleton. Makes the grab down the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Fires to the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. On the ground, it's Middleton. On the move is the 30. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Unloads it downfield. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. So they'll try the field goal and try to draw even here before halftime.
I fucking missed, and he's gonna catch it.
Kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen.
Holy crap, no kick six, no kick six, okay.
They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 24 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Seminoles, eyeing a second win after the opening week loss. They're on top here in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game in Boone. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half.
I'm really coaching. It's been half the time. Just pissed at myself for not punting the ball twice.
He'll bring it out. It's Webb. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. To the air, it's Singleton.
Oh my.
He's got him.
Big 3rd down there for the quarterback, and he knew where his best chance was at getting that first. He found the curl route, made an accurate throw, and as a result, the offense stays on the field.
Finds his man. It's Sanchez. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. It's caught downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeps it on the draw. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss. They completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Splits the uprights. It's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Boston. The 49ers moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Down goes the quarterback, and they turn 2nd and short into 3rd and long.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
They make the stop right at the 34-yard line, standing tall to keep them from converting on 3rd down. 4th down coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Nice move to keep running. Caught, and he's got room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 30. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Inside the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the 49ers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Caught. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Niners.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Snagged out of the air. That's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that one stings for this offense, man, because your defense just gave up points. They grabbed the momentum. You're trying to go get it back. And what do? You cough the football up, put your defense right back on the field. They got to answer the bell this time. Last time they gave up points. This time they're going to need to go bail you out and make you look good.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the 49ers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. From the gun. Bringing the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away.
Back's going for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker. Your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Come on, guys. Do something.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there. They get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone is on action. Defense.
The offense moved, but it was because the defender jumped into the neutral zone, and the offense will pick up the 5. Defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Running inside, it's Lewis. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature. They're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Looking to throw, it's Singleton. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Hold up, I just gotta. That's ridiculous.
That's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Keeps it on the option. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Using his legs, it's Cobb. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Fires on the move. With the catch, it's Boston. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up fourth down. The defense uses it. They snap it to the up end. He'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second.
Unnecessarily aggressive.
They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Quarterback running on the draw, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Waiting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And they'll try to tack 3 more onto this lead late. And it's good! And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored.
Well, that's a big win. One of those wins where it's like historic. And look at that, we got points for it. Okay. We just freaking won the first time ever against App State. Getting a little street cred in North Carolina. It's gonna help us out long term because we needed one of our AD goals, I believe, was to beat beat App State. We'll get 200 extra points at the end of the season now. I'm playing Louisiana coming up. So, but to end this, I appreciate y'all watching for whoever did, and catch you next time.